Hi guys, it's Nigel at Lock and Key Independent Estate Agents, and I hope you're well today. It's Monday morning and I want to welcome you to my property tour today because I'm up in the pretty West Wiltshire village of Semington, and just in there behind me it's a nice brick property built in around 1974, 75, 76 in a place called Somerset Way. It's an amazing 4-bedroom detached property. It's been extended to therefore spacious, and when you go in you can just see what I mean because it's actually got some character features as well. There's some lovely flooring that goes through it. You get into a nice welcoming hallway. There's a loo downstairs. Walk further on and then on the left there is a nice kitchen dining room that's been opened up. It's got some lovely flooring in there. Then it goes into a utility, back out into the hallway. You've got some lovely turning stairs to the first floor, but to the right of that is a very spacious living room, and then it's been extended at the back there as well. It's pretty cool. They use it as an office at the moment. It could be a family room, whatever. You can change the name and do what you want with it. 4 bedrooms are upstairs. There's a gorgeous main bedroom, and there's a lovely ensuite, and there's a family bathroom. Decent garden at the back. There's a garage at the back. There's parking. You can create more parking, which we'll show you in this video. Of course, it's double glazed and it's got all the ticks that you would expect for a property in a village. Very well, this is going to be very well sought after. It's not going to be on the market with all my tours, you know. I'm going to turn the camera around and then we're going to talk about the amenities and go from there. Just wanted to show you those nice elevations at the front. There is a bit of parking at the rear, which we'll talk about. Obviously this road just links down to the high street. You can walk further along, you can go over the bridge. There's some lovely canal walks over there. Semington School, which is highly thought of, is just around the corner as well. It really is a lifestyle move, Semington, and of course this also links, when you go up to the roundabout, to several other West Wiltshire towns. It's got the A350 access. You can go to Warminster, Westbury, Bradford and Avon, Trowbridge, over to us thriving market town of Melksham. You're close enough, again, like I said, to Bradford and Avon, Corsham. If you want a decent day out to Bath, you know, a 40-minute drive and you're into the heritage city of Bath. If you wanted to go to the stunning National Trust village of Laycock, it's 13-14 miles over there, and that's a decent day out. And to get M4 access from here, I don't know, a good 25-30-minute drive, and you can head towards the M4 and get access from there. You can get into Melksham. There's a train that runs every other hour. You can link that to Chippenham. That can take you also up to Paddington, and that's about an hour and 15 minutes from Chippenham. So you're very, very well located for a Wiltshire village like this in Semington, with everything surrounding you as well. Now, with all my tours, you know what I'm going to do next. I'm going to go through that canopy storm porch. It's a beautiful laid out, well presented property, this one at Somerset Way. We're going to go through that door. Let's show you around right now. Like I said, with Semington, you've got the lovely Kennet Avon Canal walks. You've got countryside walks all the way around you as well. It's a very pretty looking property. Like I said, it's built in the 70s. We think about 1975 or 76 on this one. Look at that lovely lavender just at the front there. There's a bit of side access which will take to the rear gate. But let's go through here. It's just going to open up into the pretty little garden at the front. A little gravelling, a little bit hedging there, giving you privacy. Turn it around. That's just the front of the property. Canopy storm porch, double glazed entrance door, and then we come into the property. You can see there's this lovely panelling, and then you've got multi-pane door, and then it just opens up into this separate, or the second part of the hallway. I love the staircase. That window just floods in natural light there. Little area there, little doggy there, being quiet at the moment. Beautiful dog. And then just turn my camera as I always do with all my tours. You can just see this wood panelling now and the decoration as well. I love the main multi-pane door. And if I just go in here, you can just see the finishings now of that door. Let's open up here because, as mentioned outside, there's a cloakroom, washhand basin, radiator, low level WC, obscure double glazed window just bringing in natural light. Such a well presented property. It's got an abundance of character, but I think it's just how these owners have staged it. They've got a really good eye for furniture, and it's just a beautiful, beautiful property. This is quite spacious. I'm going to turn right. You can see there's a radiator under the stairs. These doors are all matching, the panelling matches, and then you just go into this lovely living room. Just going to close this door behind me because it's quite a big room. And then you've got that little bay window just bringing in natural light. There's a multi-fuel, so there's a wood burner there. Plenty of areas for sofa, suite, radiator. You can put a TV on the wall like these guys have done. Let's pop the camera just down over here. That just opens up into that glorious front with all that natural light. It's all set back as well, just off that little road there. And then turn the camera around and you can just see how big this room is. Beautiful fireplace. You could even put shelving units in there yourself, or freestanding like these guys have done. There's freestanding areas here, more seating areas up here, radiator. And I just love the decor. These are the these are doors that open up too. We'll mention that extension in a minute, but I just want to turn that camera around so you can just get a good size of this aspect of this room. You can see how long it is. Decent size this. Bring this camera around one more time. And of course you just kick back in here, get the logs on the multi-fuel burner going. Bring the camera around again, and then these doors open up into this office. Now it could be a playroom. You can see that flooring there, and I just love the built-in units. I like that kind of Velux, the windows that open up, bringing in natural light. This was extended, we think, in 2020. It's about 4 or 5 years old now, and I just love the way these are all built in as well. Great room if you're working from home. A lot of people are. Little sneak preview up there. There's a lovely big patio. This goes out into the garden. Doggy's gonna say hello. Beautiful doggy there. You know I love my animals, and again, all this is built in. Ceiling spotlights. Just look at that ceiling, bringing in all that natural light. And what a cool room this really is for an office. You can have it as a games room, playroom, but of course they work from home. You can see it's set up that way, and that's why it's been built. But it's a great addition to this property. Very well thought out. Just showing you again the workmanship of the units. It's very important. That's why we do these tours, to demonstrate the possibility. I get a lot of compliments with these tours, and thank you for all the compliments that we do get, and we get a massive following as well. And then we just end up out here as well. So I'm just going to walk a bit further back in again. Just turn that camera around so you can see that room one more time. Approach it. I'm going to take you out into the hallway. I'll stop the camera from there, and then we'll head on into that kitchen. But I just wanted to show you a bit more, because I think it deserves a bit more. Just the little areas like this flooring, this staircase, the paneling that just goes up, which we will see as it continues. And back out in here into this hallway. Let's get into that kitchen and have a look at the kitchen diner and then utility. As promised, we're just going to walk from here. Again, that flooring just continues. It just opens up into a dining area. Ceiling spotlights, you can just see all this is skimmed. The quality, you've got a nice little unit here. Doors opening up into the rear. I'll give you a little sneak preview out here. Lovely patio, lovely garden, all enclosed. Garage is just in behind there. There's parking, and you can actually bring this fence line back. They used to have people used to own this many years ago. Used to have a mobile home there, or a caravan or something. So there's some hard standing under that decking, led to believe. So you could pull this back and create more parking if you want. We'll have another look at that later, because this kitchen deserves some attention in my time. Love the way the radiators go into that from that wall, and then that goes into the utility. Of course, you've got a little stool area here. The kitchen opens up, 2 windows just bringing in natural light. It's a beautiful kitchen, and then it just continues around. Space for white goods, built-in units, obviously eye level cupboards, everything that you would expect. Dishwasher. What a cool kitchen this is. And it just lets in natural light from all this from every aspect of this room here. Really, really cool. And of course, a lot of people will spend a lot of time here, and of course then you kick back into your dining area. Let's just give you an angle from here, just to show you more. And look at this, it's got a lovely pantry cupboard. And I will open these up. I don't often open them up, but I just wanted to show you more space and how things look and feel. Look at the quality of the workmanship just in there alone. Stocked full, as one should be, with herbs, spices, and everything else that you want to put it in your pantry cupboard. Love the dining area. Love the fact that these doors just open up into that patio and then into the rear garden. You turn in here, that continuation of the flooring, and again you can have further storage for white goods. These are all built in. Pretty cool. Work unit there, door there, and again built in up there. You can just get to a sense of the feel. And again, from this side, see how big that garden is. Look at the size of this patio. Absolutely stunning. Come back through with that continuation of the flooring into this area here for dining. I love the way it just shows into different rooms as well. You can just see all the light that comes through. Back through there. Love that big pantry, 2 windows, sink. It's just a great property. We all know that. You can see that. Let's get upstairs and have a look at these 4 bedrooms, ensuite and bathroom. So I'm back out into the hallway again. Just Wanted to show you another angle. I just love that door because it goes into the loo, then there's another door and it goes through here, and it's just all the finishings and the panellings that I like. These stairs turn, they're quite chunky stairs. Another window, again you can look out, you can see the dog flat out there now, over there, and then they just come back up. Access to loft space, I think it's mainly boarded, or boarded at least through the middle. Built-in airing cupboard, don't need to open that, and there's that staircase as well. We'll go straight into bedroom 1. It's a very, very good sized bedroom this. Love the doors, they continue all the way through. Two windows from the rear aspect, or the rear elevations, bringing in natural light. Double bed there, freestanding either side. There's more areas here, just behind the door. You can just see the depth. That's a freestanding wardrobe. Come back through around here. And of course it's going to open up into that nice ensuite. And even the ensuite's decent as well. But just wanted to show you that the size of this bedroom means a lot. Families can have the space downstairs, and of course mum and dad or whoever up here. Love that two-tone finish with the flowers. You can see it's very well thought. I like the bold colours, I like the colours in general, and it just flows well with the big mirrors, the doors that are all furnished very well. Nice tiled flooring, walk-in shower cubicle, tiled surround all the way, and then part tiled that way. Little ledge there for your shelving units, his and hers. Radiator, obscure double glazed window again from that front elevation, bringing in natural light, and it continues and continues. It's a superb ensuite, this. Ceiling spotlights, and if you want to see if they work, there they go, they work. Turn them off. What a cool ensuite that is. Come back through again into this lovely bedroom. Again, it's a decent size. I'll get the EPC and floor plan done tomorrow for you. You can see the size of it anyway. Come back around here. And then if we just cut across now to the second bedroom, it could be the third, doesn't really matter, but the second bedroom that we're seeing. Again, you've got an area there for freestanders. You put your wardrobes in there. Window bringing in natural light from the rear elevations this time. Double bed, freestanding on either side. And again, it's just decorated really, really well. Such a cool property, this. But again, decent double. Come back through. Remember the stairs that we came up, the window bringing in natural light from that hallway. Boarded loft, part boarded. Bathroom, that's vinyl flooring there. And then you've got a little vanity unit under the wash hand basin. Your nice little shelving all built in again. So obviously someone's done some workmanship to it, like a chippy or whatever. Wash hand basin, low level WC, ladder style radiator. Look at those pictures. It just blends well with the blues, the whites, and the bold colours and the oranges. Come around here. Love the window that just opens up and brings in natural light. Then in behind, shower. Panel bath, as one would expect. I'll just give you another angle of this. It's just a great property. Look at that shot. Just showing you those little elements of traces of light as it comes through and it reflects up that panelling there. And you know I love my job, and this is why I love my job. I love properties in general, and I love helping people move. Now this one again is another double bedroom. It does have built-in fitted wardrobes. You don't have to worry about. Again, you know it's smaller than the other two, but you can put a bed in here quite easily. Window to the front, naturally. Radiator. And again, you could use this as an office if you want, or it could be, like I said, depending on how many people have children. Come back through here. That panelling that comes up and up and up, and over here. Again, fourth bedroom if you wanted to call it bedroom number 4, but big enough for a bed. Double bed in fact, but let's say a bed. And again, you've got built-in on this side. These are all built-in wardrobes. Nice window to the front, bringing in natural light again. And again, plenty of areas there for storage if you want it as a fourth bedroom. So just a quick recap, there's 4 bedrooms. This is 4. Remember guys, this is 3. Window. Bathroom you know because you've seen it already. But just want to show you those finishings off. I like to be quite deliberate with these tours, so just so you get to see everything. People nowadays just rush everything, don't they? Rush a photo, they rush a little music montage which doesn't mean anything. Our videos mean something. We want to just spend the time with you. Again, big, you know, good double bedroom in here. Really, really good. Come back through again, out through this staircase over into this magnificent main bedroom with a lovely ensuite. So look guys, we're going to go outside now. We're going to look at that rear garden, garage and parking for you. Back downstairs from this hallway. I've started everyone shooting from this hallway because we like this entrance as it comes through. I'm going to go this way. I'm going going to give you another recap of this room because it's such an attractive room as well. I'm just going to come back over here one more time. See that lovely area of space here. I'm not going to go through the utility. These are all open. Patio comes out, goes to the side here. So there's a side gate here as well. Then the patio, that's that extension that we talked about, which they use as an office at the moment. We think that's about 5 years old. And then it's just grass from here onwards. You've got enclosed by timber fencing, side access there. There's a garage just there. There's parking space for one. They have parked along here or parked in front. But just here, I just want to cover this off before we talk about the garden. Just here where this decking area is, that was moved a few years ago. They don't use it themselves, but you could take this fence back, and here would be another area where you can create parking. You just need to open it up from this fence line, which makes sense to me. And I'd probably do that anyway. That's the rear of the property. Like I said, they're all built in the 70s. I've sold all of these over the years. I've been doing it 26 years myself. This one I haven't sold, so it's the first time I've been here to sell it, and it won't be on the market long. It's just a great village property with all the extras that you've got inside. So I'm going to summarise for you what I think about this property in Somerset Way. And it's easy because you've got a decent garden, you've got the space inside, it's finished really, really well, with a bit of character, in fact. Being that it's in a village, people will say to me, find me something in a Wiltshire village, you know, looking to move back to Wiltshire, or we want to stay for schooling, or we want to get out of town, you know, get away from amenities or go closer to the countryside. Well, this will offer it for you. It has that lovely hallway inside, it's got the space downstairs, it's been extended. It will suit the children, if you've got older children as well as younger children. You've got other things around you and amenities like the canal walks, countryside walks, and you've also got road links. It's a great 1970s build, this at Somerset Way. It's a really nice property, but it offers the good living proportions one would expect for a property like this. Now, any questions, you know it's Nigel at Lock and Key Independent Estate Agents. I hope I've covered everything. There is an LPG gas here as well in the garden, you've just noticed. Actually, I think that gets filled once or twice a year, and they just come to the side gate, pop it in, and that does your heating because it's just underground here as well. Any other questions? It's Nigel at Lock and Key. Give me a call, 01225 707 342. I really hope you've enjoyed this tour of Somerset Way. And like I said, just give me a nudge if there's anything else you need to know. Look forward to hearing from you and enjoy your day. Thanks, guys.